What's up, you guys? Happy Sunday. Child, we at the end of the weekend. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, but it's all good. It's all good. Child, we are here for the Real Housewives of Potomac, and this is not gonna take long because this episode really wasn't a whole lot there to it, so it's not gonna take us a long time to get through it. Okay. So we start this episode off where we left off last week. We are still at Wendy's 40th party, and we are having this whole conversation with Mia. So look, Mia, girl, now you mad at Giselle because Giselle is pointing out what everybody else is thinking the exact same thing. Like, girl, you posted on social media and you're making it look like everything is all gravy between you and Ink and Gordon and the kids. But then you said, well, 5 minutes later, as soon as we took that picture, 5 minutes later, Gordon was acting a fool and Gordon was out of pocket. Listen, I am so sick of you using Gordon and his mental health as a whole situation. Every time it's convenient for you now, Gordon's mental health is so unstable. But again, I've said this before, this whole time, you was having us think that everything was all good and gravy with you and Gordon. So now we're supposed to believe, like, what are we supposed to believe then or now? We're supposed to believe what happened then, or we're supposed to believe what happened now? Because at the end of the day, girl, hey, Mommy Yana said me as a liar. That's why she shaped like a box of chocolate, not a box of chocolate. But at the end of the day, Mia, you are a liar. Like, you are a damn liar, and I'm sick of it. Then Mia got mad at Jacqueline as they were walking away. She was like, Jacqueline, don't say nothing to me. You never had my back. Jacqueline thought she was helping, but she really wasn't helping because she was trying to say, well, right after they took this picture, Gordon was acting a fool, and you thought that was helping Mia, but it wasn't really helping Mia in that moment. I'm gonna get more into that later, but Mia, girl, just whatever. Shout out to Wendy. Listen, I understand that Wendy, has been a lot of things on this show. Indecisive, I think, is the word that comes to my mouth my head when we think of Wendy. But what we're not going to do is act like Wendy is not connected. Wendy got a whole citation, and yes, it was a citation, proclamation, whatever the word is, from the governor of Maryland. She also got a proclamation from the White House. She also has April Ryan there reading it. And baby, if y'all don't know who April Ryan is, y'all need to just Google her, okay? Wendy, you do know people in high places, okay? Which is why I need you to figure some things out, and I need you to just, figure it out. But Wendy, congratulations to you. You were recognized by the governor of Maryland, the first Black governor of Maryland, and also the White House. So congratulations, girl. Congratulations. I know you and Kamala are sorors, but still, just because you are soror don't mean that you have access. So the fact that you have access, like, congratulations. Okay. Then you had Stacey at the table talking about the mayor of Maryland. Stacey, there's no such thing as the mayor of Maryland. You can be the governor of Maryland. You can be the mayor of a city, but you can't be the mayor of the state. It's not how that works. But okay, girl. So then we get to talking to Stacey because she's going into mediation with her husband. Now everybody want to give her advice on how to go into mediation with her soon-to-be ex-husband. First of all, you listening to advice from Ashley. I'm sorry. You mean the same woman that's been trying to divorce her husband for the last 3 years? That Ashley? The same Ashley that fumbled the bag and had an opportunity at a post-nup and screwed that up, which is the reason why she in mediation to begin with. That Ashley. That's the Ashley that you listening to. Then I will say this. I think that Giselle and Karen gave some good advice. And Karen made a very valid point because Stacey was like, well, we always said at the beginning of our marriage that we wouldn't fight over money and we wouldn't do this and we wouldn't do that. And I just trust that he's going to do the right thing. And Karen made a very valid point. Karen said, well, girl, you said that y'all had grown apart. Y'all had grown apart. And so you don't really know him. Like, you know the person you married, you don't know the person he is now. You know, and like Giselle said, Giselle was like, baby, when I walked into that mediation, I knew where all the bodies was buried. Okay. That's why, listen, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Giselle. That's why Giselle been living decent. Now, I ain't saying Giselle rich, but Giselle been all right. Giselle been all right. Child, the mayor of Maryland. I said the mayor of Maryland. But she was the same one that was getting ready to sit there and argue. She was the same one that was sitting there arguing with Wendy about Wendy getting a proclamation or a citation. Child, bye. That was a very touching moment with Wendy and her family and Happy Eddie's family. I'm glad they came. Glad they had a moment. I hope they're continuing to build on that and moving right along. I hate to say that I want Giselle to get activated with Mia. Child, listen, Meg, I think she about to get activated, and Mia don't want it. Mia don't want it. And I'm with you. You know what, Meg? I was feeling the same way. By the end of this episode, I was like, when Giselle said, I'm taking it all in now, and when I take it in, then I'll respond. I was like, you better get her, bitch. That's what I was thinking in my mind. I was like, you better get her. That's what I was thinking. So then we see Giselle going out. She's out with Angel. Angel is home. She had her first year of college. She said, hey, there was some highs and there was some lows. And I think that is true for most, college students. That first year, you're away from home for the first time. You lose your mind. Maybe there's some highs and there's some lows. They talk about her granddaddy, / Giselle's dad. And then they talk about how how they think the twins are going to do in college. I thought this was a cute moment. Again, we know we like Giselle best when she's with her girls. So, and baby, once again, them girls always are ready to read Giselle. Giselle said, I might enroll in a cooking class. And baby, Angel was like, and you need to. Then we see Ashley get ready for her mediation. Once again, them boys are on that damn island. Listen, clearly that doesn't bother Ashley, but girl, if you like it, I love it. But I just don't understand why them kids are on that table. But anyway, she's talking about going to mediation with Michael. Don't care about none of this because, again, at the end of the day, at this point, I don't think any of us care about Ashley or her divorce or Michael. Moving right along. Right, and they had on their bare feet. Oh, it was just Then we had a scene where Mia called herself taking Jacqueline shopping, and she's shading her the whole time, talking about she grew up on a farm and she don't even know if she wore shoes, and Jacqueline is not a fashionista, and Jacqueline is, and I was like, Jacqueline, you really have sold your soul to the devil. Like, you can't be making, like, clearly this is about your relationship with oh Lord, here come y'all. Leave Dylan out of this. And shout out to y'all. That's what we'll be tomorrow night for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Shout out. I'm sure he will be defending Dylan. But I'm so sick of Mia using Jacqueline as her punching bag. But Jacqueline, you are here for it. Because again, it can't be what you making off of Bravo, because you are a whole friend of the show. Like, you're not making no money like that. This is clearly about your relationship. With Mia, and I'm just sick of it, child. I'm sick of the Jacqueline Mia show. Moving right along. That's why I say this review really ain't gonna take that long, because it just won't that much there. Then we see KK with her boyfriend. Don't really care much about that. I mean, she's talking about, like, this whole conversation was weird to me. It was like she was trying to create a moment, and he wasn't he wasn't really being too cooperative with it. You know what I mean? But we see him at his business. We see him among the family. Child, I don't know. I don't know. Like, again, it wasn't really too much with that, but okay. Not Dylon can do whatever he wants in the house. His name help pays for. Ooh, not his name help pays for it. Moving right along. Move it right along. So then we see the ladies get together for lunch. We see Karen and Giselle getting together with Ashley and Stacy and Wendy. And this is post everybody going to their mediation. Basically, we find out that Ashley was in her mediation for 9 hours because they didn't want to come back. They wanted to do this one mediation and be one and done. But it seemed like they were able to agree on a lot of it, except for Michael wanted a confidentiality clause. He did not want Ashley to discuss him on the show. He did not want Ashley to discuss, I guess, didn't want him to be talked about in a disparaging way. And I guess the way that the confidentiality clause was worded almost sort of made Ashley responsible for other people's conversations, because she was like, I didn't sign that because I don't even have anything to do. I don't want to have anything to do with what other people say. I can't control what's said on the show. And she certainly can't control editing. So that was actually a smart move for her to make, to not sign something like that. I understand a confidentiality agreement with them not discussing certain things about their personal life, but it sounds like Michael wanted to make Ashley responsible for not only what comes out of her mouth, but what comes out of other people's mouths as it relates to this show. And listen, Michael, the cat is out the bag, child. Everybody think you're a pervert. Don't nobody like you over on this show, and nobody really had nothing nice to say. Like, the cat is out the bag. Like, at this point, it is what it is. So moving right along. Then Stacy said that, she was like, I really do appreciate what you guys told me, the advice that you guys gave me, because I did not go into that mediation blindsided. I had already, I let my lawyer know, and, you're right, you guys. I went into that not knowing everything that, I didn't know about all of the accounts. I didn't know what my name was on. And, Wendy was like, listen, I understand because, baby, I don't know nothing about what's going on in my house. Like, I don't know about the mortgage. I don't know when it's due. I don't know how much it is. Like, I don't pay no bills around there. Okay. I take care of the kids, and I feel like that's my responsibility. But I guess now I need to have a different mindset. Now, let me explain something to y'all ladies. I wish to be in a situation in my adult life. I'm not going to tell y'all no lies. Listen, I'm tired of paying bills and struggling, okay? If I can find me a man that got enough money to pay the bills and I don't have to pay nothing, and whatever money I bring in is my money to do whatever I want with it, I am not going to argue. I'm not going to complain, and I ain't going to fuss, okay? But what I ain't never going to do, and I say never now because I'm grown and I've been through some things. But what I ain't never gonna do is be in a situation where I don't know what's going on in the house that I live in. I'm gonna know how much the mortgage is. I'm gonna know when the mortgage is due. I'm gonna know the bank that has financed the mortgage. I know how much it costs to heat and cool off this house that I live in. Because you know why? Because one day it might be me. Okay, one day it might be me. I want to know what the car note is. What's the car insurance? Who is our car insurance with? See, it's one thing to not have to pay those bills. It's something else to not be responsible for knowing the information on those bills. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Now, trust me, I want to be in a situation with somebody paying the bills and I don't have to worry about paying my bills. Okay? Pay the mortgage. I ain't going to argue with nobody about paying the mortgage. Pay the car insurance. I ain't arguing with you about that. Pay the car note. I ain't arguing with nobody about it. But I promise you, at this point in my life, I'm going to know the who, the what, the when, the where, and the how. Right, even in the event if your spouse gets, exactly, Meg. So I get it that, you are blessed to be in a situation where you don't have to worry about it, but I don't never want to be in a situation where I don't know. Okay. What Ravine say? You say it's a setup. Hold on. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. What Ravine say? Hold on. I'm worried about, what you worried about Stacey for? Stacey seems to play dumb very well. I didn't realize she was this clueless. It sounds like her husband put all the bills in her name, even though he paid the bill. Stacey's mediation is at the same that Kyle of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is going to spend. You better believe that, Aubrey. Kyle sitting there. One mediation sounds like a trial. Hold on, let me keep scrolling up. Wait a minute. Set up the link, y'all. Oh, okay. I scroll up thinking something. Okay. No, I'm saying the link is set up for tomorrow's live. Okay, I'm surprised. Oh, I knew that. Y'all, Child, y'all and T, quiet as kept and loud as it is, T be setting up his link early too. You think Stacey's playing though? I don't know how much acting is going on there. I don't know how much acting is going on. See, look, Tracy that already dropped the link. There go the link. Y'all and T be setting his stuff up early, child. I set mine up early last week. So then we see Karen with Raven. Again, this was a cute mother-daughter moment. She flew down just to have lunch with her mom. She seems to be doing well in New York. She's working for Emma. She's a publicist or something like that. She's working with Amazon and all of that stuff. It looks great. It looks great. Of course, they talked about the whole situation with the DUI, and it was what it was. I mean, Raven basically was like, Raven said what you would expect a daughter to say. Either they with you or they, if they ain't for you, oh well, don't worry about it. Keep doing you. You've been holding up a strong front. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Then we get to this situation, the final scene. Like I said, this ain't gonna take long, child. I'm sorry. I wish I had more to add to these scenes, but I don't. We see where Jacqueline and Mia were talking while they was shopping, and basically Mia was saying she's mad at Giselle and she feels some kind of way because she feel like Giselle was coming for her, and Jacqueline gonna be like, she just mad because you got more than you got 4 or 5 men and she don't even have one. Jacqueline, one day you're going to figure out that this shit don't be helping. You do know that didn't. You do that didn't help. You do understand that did not help your friend. That's the whole point that Giselle is making, is that Mia is out here juggling 3 and 4 men while she got kids at home and a whole husband she ain't divorced yet. Like, girl, you're not helping. You're not helping. So Mia was like, I'm going to get Giselle. I'm going to get her. Child, Giselle ain't worried about you. And like y'all said, I'm with y'all. I'm waiting for Giselle to get activated. I'm waiting for Giselle to get activated on Mia ass. Hey, Phil, what's up, boo? So we get to this final scene. Am I the only one that was confused by this whole situation with Ashley going down the side of the building? I mean, is it for charity? And if it's for charity, how are you raising money? Like, So it's this a situation, it's a homeless shelter. She said it means a lot to me because me and my mom were almost homeless, but my grandmother took us in. If my grandmother had never taken us in, I don't know where we would be. And so like, did she take pledges from people that to see that I don't understand what was the purpose of this? Why was she walking down the side of a damn building? I didn't get it. I mean, if you want to do it just for fun, that's fine. But how would that have anything to do with charity? Like, how are you raising the money for charity? That's the part where I was lost. How was this a charity situation? But neither here nor there. Mia lets Gia know that Mia lets Giselle know that she was feeling some kind of way. And Giselle was like, girl, what I do? Even Karen was like, girl, what you do? And Giselle was like, I don't know. What did I do? Like, I don't know what I did. What did I do? And I'm with, listen, you ain't do nothing. And y'all know I don't even be defending Giselle, but girl, you didn't do nothing, Giselle. Giselle, you didn't do nothing. Okay, so that's what it was. People paid Ashley by donating to the organization. But I still don't understand. Lovely soul, I still don't understand. So people play, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. People would pledge like $5 for her to do it or $10 for her to do it. So if she didn't do it, then the people wouldn't have paid the money. I don't understand. Ashley doing Ashley things. I'm sorry, but I would have snatched me up by them lips when she not by them lips when she brought up my girls. Like, what do they have to do with anything? Mia, we're gonna get to that in a second. Lovely Soul said right. She needed $1,000. I still don't understand, but okay then, whatever. I still don't understand, but okay, whatever. It don't matter. She did it. So if people pledged, she made the money because she did it. Child, this damn camera. She did it. So whatever. All right. So once she finished, now see, let me get to Ashley for a second before I get to Mia. Let me get to Ashley for a second. Ashley, here's why 2 episodes ago, when you was talking about you was a single mother, and why I was side-eyeing you, and I was like, girl, you're not a single mother. Here's why. And I know some of y'all are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. Still love you anyway. But here's why I say I disagree with this whole single mother thing. First of all, Michael is very much a part of those kids' lives. You say you have them 7 days a week, but they're with their dad on the weekends. Then you don't have them 7 days a week. They're only 7 days in a week. They can't be with you 7 days a week if they with their dad on 3 days. Girl, the math just don't math. Second of all, you have a whole nanny. See, when I think of a single mother, I think of a single mother where there's no daddy. For example, Bill's Liquor Store pledged $100 to the organization on Ashley to climb the building. I get that. I still think I don't understand it. Like, to me, that's maybe it's just because I think it's stupid. I don't know. I don't get it. It don't. I don't know. Whatever. She did it. So whatever money she raised, yay for her. Great. It was for charity. Great. It just, I don't know. I don't get it. But okay. So, maybe if she raised so much money, she would do. I guess, listen, whatever. However it worked, she raised money for the charity, child. Go for it. Like, however it worked. Girl, you have a whole, damn it, what is wrong with this? I'm so sick of this camera, y'all. God. It's like sometimes it's fine, and then the other times it's so sensitive. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on with this damn candle. Shit. It just pisses me off. Okay. I consider myself a single mom, and my kids have a daddy. Everybody has a daddy, Ravine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying their father is a part of their life. To me, that does not make you a single mom. If the kids are spending time with their father, if the father is an active part of those kids' life, and you have a whole nanny, sorry, not sorry. That's just how I think about it. So, single mother has gone through a rebrand these days. Today, it just means a mother without a romantic partner. That's what it means. When I think of a single mother, I think of a mother that's doing it 100% by themselves. That's what I think. That's what I think. But that's my opinion. And again, y'all know I ain't no parent, so I can't tell you your story. But I'm saying for me, when I hear the word single mother, that is what I think of. I think of a mother who is doing it by herself. Everybody got a daddy. 70% see, I don't believe, I don't feel that way, but I can't tell y'all how to feel. Because again, I'm going to add the fact that Michael is a part of her life also, but I'm also going to add the fact that she got a whole nanny. She got a nanny that's helping her raise them 2 boys, and she has an active father. We don't have to like Michael. We don't have to like Michael. But Michael is very much a part of those kids' lives. But that's my opinion. And again, I can't tell y'all struggle. For those of you that have children and you are not married, I'm not trying to tell you your struggle. I'm telling you my definition of a single mom. My kids have a semi-active dad, and I consider myself a single mom because I do the brunt of the raising. Okay, I can't tell you your struggle. I'm telling you what my definition is. Okay, but anyway, Ashley is a single wife. A single wife. I don't even know what that means. What's a single wife? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what a single wife means. Okay. Ashley is in the streets and active. Those kids are somewhere. Ravine said, what? My kid's father live in Florida. Hold on. Where try this thing moving? But he lives in Florida, so I mostly do it alone day to day. Okay. Again, like I said, I can't tell y'all situation. I can't tell y'all story. I'm telling you when I hear the word single mother, I'm telling y'all my definition of a single mother. Now, I can't tell y'all struggle. I can't tell y'all story. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. I don't want to compare myself to Ashley. I'm backing out of this. No, and again, I can't, y'all live y'all's life day to day. If you feel like a single mom, who am I to tell you you're not? I'm telling y'all my definition. Me. And when I think about Ashley and the fact that, girl, you got a whole nanny there with you, girl, sorry, not sorry. Don't see it that way. But neither here nor there. Mia decides that she's going to come at Giselle about her feeling some kind of way about Giselle making the comments about with ink or whatever and her posting on social media. First of all, why Mia act like Giselle was wrong for following her social media? Girl, you put it on social media, we're going to have an opinion. I'm sorry. If you post it on social media, then I feel like we have a right to have an opinion. Sorry, not sorry. You put it on social media. So you can't see. Here's the thing. Mia, come here. First of all, you were the one at the GNA event that came crying and boo-hooing and trying to create this moment that ink is pulling away from you because of Gordon, and you're struggling and you're having such a hard time with the whole Gordon of it all because of his mental illness and ink not wanting to be around and this, that, and the other. So let's start there. You brought it to us. You told everybody about your abortion and your extramarital affairs and things of that nature. Giselle didn't ask you. You brought it to Giselle. And Giselle felt some kind of way because she called herself having some compassion for you and rubbing on your leg and saying, girl, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Only for her to look up 5 minutes later down to your Instagram story and see that you was poolside with both the baby daddies. Okay. She felt some kind of way about that. And I understood why she felt some kind of way about it. So then Mia going to say, I mean, just because of what you put on social media doesn't mean it is true. I mean, you told us at the DR about your girls out there running amok. Giselle was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? She said, yeah, you told us that the girls were, that when we were down in the DR, you told us how the girls were acting a fool and, but you put on social media like they're so perfect. Giselle was like, wait, hold up. First of all, I don't never put up nothing like they perfect. If they want to show a different part of their life that they have their own social media and they can post what they want to post on their social media if they want to show a different part of their life. She was like, yeah, I did catch them on the ring cam. I saw some dude on the ring cam that they was trying to sneak in the house. But again, what that got to do with what we talking about? Because again, the difference is, Mia, is that once again, you brought it to the show. Giselle didn't bring none of that to the show. Giselle didn't talk on camera about them girls trying to sneak some boy in the back door while she was down in the DR. She didn't bring that to the camera. She didn't talk about that amongst us. That was something she said to you and whoever else she said it to one-on-one on the side as a private conversation. That's number one. She ain't bring that to us. Number two, girl, what teenage child ain't never tried to sneak a boy in their mama house while she was out of town for the weekend? I'm sorry. She had 3 teenagers in high school. One of them was bound to try some shit. Like, that's just what it is. Exactly. Like, that is not, I'm sorry. We are not going to compare 3 teenage girls that are trying to sneak a boy in the house while their mama's out of town for the weekend against you having a husband, a boyfriend, and using your kids as a storyline about paternity. Like, no, it's not the same. And we're not going to compare it the same. And Mia, I'm really mad at you because you got me out here defending Giselle ass. You got me out here defending Giselle. Now, let me tell you something, Mia. You in danger, girl. Because Giselle is not the one to play with. Giselle is not, she is not new to this. She is true to this. And baby, even Karen was trying to tell you to abort mission. Karen was trying to tell you to abort mission. There was absolutely no reason in the world why you needed to bring those girls into this. Them girls didn't have nothing to do with this conversation. They didn't have nothing to do with this story. They didn't have nothing to do with this conversation. Baby, Giselle gonna get you. Giselle is gonna get you. Bringing them girls into this. Some girls that had nothing to do with this. And so what? They was trying to sneak a boy in the house. Shit. So what? So what? Me too, G. Whatever Giselle do, I got her. Whatever Giselle does in response to me, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. About to be a whole situation. Moving right along. With that being said, y'all, that was this episode. Do not forget to join us on Jacqueline's channel tomorrow night for the Whether You Like It or Not panel, where the whole panel will say what we have to say about this episode. I'm sure T is going to have a lot to say about Mia, because that's what T does. Okay? We know that y'all is going to be defending Dylon on that damn counter. And child, who knows what the hell going to come out of Scotty and Sakina's mouth. Okay? We will see y'all tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Mwah. Peace.